Alright, welcome back everyone to a little bit late, but nonetheless welcome return to our game update. It's a pretty major shift from what we've had in the past. We are no longer in the bright sunny little test area, and we are now out in the cold confines of space. But don't worry, won't stay that way for long. I just wanted to take a moment to, before moving inside the ship that will be the center of all the action that takes place, I wanted to go around and actually give a quick look at the exterior, just so we know what we're looking at. And while we're doing that, I have plugged in the sound, the clip of music that I'm going to be using clips from to make the soundtrack for the final project. So let's just get that started. And here is our ship, the Phoenix. As you can see, all nice and pretty, shiny. Looks like a warship. Just like 80% done, just missing a few of the finer details, smaller things that just haven't gotten around to texturing yet. Back here we've got our engines, a nice little glow in them. Two on the other side as well. And down here the door is closed, but there's a hangar. Alright, and that's pretty much it. This is where everything is, you know, centered around, excuse me. It is the Phoenix incident after all. So, with that being said, let me just pop the cameras over to the actual character and we will look around the gray box. And turn the volume on, music down. Guess we leave Phoenix, or lose the music for a moment while there's nothing with an audio listener. So, second, and okay, there we go. Now we are inside our ship, and we can do a little walk around. This is kind of in the center of the superstructure, the entryway, I guess. And here is where an airlock is gonna be, along with down there, and then duplicates on the other side. And let's see what we have up here. Up here we've got the bridge. It's wonderful views outside, lots of fancy equipment yet to come, but of course had to get our captain's chair. Can't have a bridge without that. So let's see what else. What else? Down here. Down these stairs, and in here's are gonna be a little lounge area. Just a few tables, and actually, just give me 1 second. I'm being told my headset's battery's low. Okay. Now back here, we've got our captain's cabin. Let's take a peek. Door open. See, we've got a few things here. Got a map, and we got a note. Seems I have not. Something did not carry over correctly. Well, that's something that can be fixed later. Put that away. And the note was just saying that the engineering team had just recently finished installing the brand new hyperdrive. And it recommends that we go give it a look, but be careful not to touch anything that any of the scientists involved would want touched, which is pretty much the whole thing. So, but we're the captain, we get to do it. So here's our mess hall, complete with tables. Seems like the lights are flickering a little bit. Here we got an inventory object that should, yep, unlock the kitchen door for us. And here, this was our key pass that's fortunately still not showing up. Alright, so what else is there? So, I guess heading down this direction, these are the little officer quarters, you know, they're the special ones that get their own individual rooms. And in here is one of the armory rooms, big turrets for the guns, maybe little like ammo crates, stuff like that. Alright, so let's see. Walk down these stairs, and don't have a roof yet here. But in here, we've got our shield generator. You know, any good spaceship needs some shields. Very pretty looking. And then further ahead, we've got our regular crew bunk area. Lots of people in a very, well, not a small space, but for the amount of people, small space. So everyone gets bunks. Our way to the other side of the ship. Some shadow errors. And here's the aft gunnery room. Just same thing. You got the big turret bases for the guns. Fill with ammo, stuff like that. And if we pop down this little walkway, we've got over here. Wrong direction. No, right direction. So back here, this is going to be where you would enter from the hangar. And then these are the, I guess they are the cargo bays. So let's open that door. If it wants to. Looks like it's just the missing audio source is throwing it off. We can get back to that later, but if we continue on further down, we get into our engineering spaces. Here's our fuel tanks. And then in here, we got one of our first things that, you know, maybe not everyone should be touching, but there's a bright red button that says touch me, or excuse me, press me. So we are going to press it. And now our reactor is turned on. Nice blue, shiny, nice lighting everywhere. Future, hope to add some like just motion element to it, maybe just make it look like it's swirling around, kind of like a real ball of plasma, not just a bright orb. And then up these steps. Then here. Well, what could this completely dark room be? Totally not anything special, but we see another red button. Press me. Go ahead. That looks fancy. Let's see it all. And there is our fancy schmancy new hyperdrive. Nice and spinny. All fancy like. Hopefully nothing happens to this that would cause the ship and crew to be in any harm. That would be oh so horrible. Not make a great plot device. And yeah, so those are all the major components of the rooms. Only thing not included was a secondary storage area on the front of the ship that I'm still considering on how best to implement. Just get a second to try to get these doors open. My room. Made her wing up. There we go. That's right. Okay. Let's see. Should be this one that opens. Ah, there we go. We get the black part went down, yellow part went up. Just fill it. Crates, boxes, fruits, veggies. Everything you need to fight off scurvy, space scurvy. Whatever the people of the future will be having to deal with in their long space voyages. And see if we can get a good view as I swing the camera. There we go. Okay. Just double back around. One last little tour. So I'm going to change these steps. They were behaving correctly before. This one's as well. Got some properties got changed with the character controller. And yeah, so this is our level basis of it, which I am very excited and already working hard to figure out every little bit that I'm gonna fill it with, how I'm gonna make it look, anything else I can add. But this is our world. It's where all the fun's gonna happen, and hopefully this stirring soundtrack has given a good feel for the kind of energy that I'm gonna be aiming for. So I think I'm just gonna do one last tour around the outside. You back on. Alright, so the Phoenix before incident. We'll just have to wait and see on what that actual incident is. But I can assure you it will be quite exciting and very fun to figure out. Alright, so I guess that is it for this walkthrough. I will catch you guys next time.